Let me ask you a question. Has anything ever happened to you that you couldn't explain? That made you feel sort of foolish when you tried to tell somebody about it? Well, if it has, you have plenty of company, as you'll soon see.
Okay, so today we are back on the ATS line up here. We got the ATS Sedan, again courtesy of Cadillac Plymouth. Right over there, Plymouth, Michigan. Big old clock tower. Today we're going to take a look at this car here. Pretty similar story to the coupe we had, except obviously this is the four-door version. It's a lot more defined kind of roof line rather than the coupe that was more sleek and more made for kind of more two-passenger oriented, but this is more four-passenger. Huge competitor with the BMW 3 Series, so we're going to see how it stacks up. Again, same story as the coupe. It's got the 2.0 liter turbo, and this is the four-wheel drive as well. Take a walk around the passenger side here. Very, very sharp car. Very good lines on it as well. This isn't a big fancy trim either. This is more along the basic lines of the model. But still a very, very, very sharp car for what you get. The example we're looking at today, this one's going to start about $42,000. This is, again, closer to the base end of the range. They start around the mid $30,000 range, the ATSs. This one, again, is $42,000, ATS Sedan. Very, very sharp car. Let's take a look on the inside here. Go through the driver's sword. Completely chromed out. Really nice lines. Step on in. I know I've said this plenty of times probably. The steering wheel is my absolute favorite part. Bolstered so perfectly. Very thick. You got the thumb grips there. Everything's touch as well. These are click. There's some touch sensitive controls there as well. You got the dash right there, the gauges there. And you have the Q system in the center here. This is all completely touchscreen as well. Very, very cool system. Very modern. Really taking a step forward with the touch sensitive controls here. And this whole lower assembly here actually has a little bit of a vibrate to it when you make a selection there. So as I lower the temperature, raise it here, the whole thing actually vibrates when you touch it. So that's actually a really cool touch there. I like that. Along the passenger side, back seats are extremely comfortable. They're all bolstered very, very nicely. It's a very classy interior. Love it. You got the mode there. What if that got in focus? You have the modes there, like the driving modes. If you press that, that comes up on the heads-up display. You go tour, you can go to sport mode, snow and ice for the winter driving like we do here in Michigan. It's absolutely awful, so you need that. Go tour. Very, very nicely laid out controls here. And then of course you have the knob here. Got the giant rear view camera that indicates where your tires are going so you don't hit any curbs or anything. I've always liked that. And then you can put it into drive and knock it over into manual there, and that comes up. Manual 1. Put it back there, put it back into park. And then it has the auto start stop feature as well, and then traction control off. Very nicely laid out. And the steering wheel is just awesome. I love this thing. So yeah, we're gonna be taking this for a quick spin, talk about it, see how it compares to a BMW 3 Series, and of course the ATS Coupe, its brother car. So hope you all enjoy. So we're back in the ATS Sedan. First impressions again, you know, I was in the coupe last time, so you know, this compared to the coupe, I can tell you right away, a lot more visibility going around. You know, you can see a lot better outside of the sedan. Steering wheel is exactly the same. It feels incredible. The bolstering is perfect. The thumb grips are perfect. This car is perfect. This day is perfect. You're perfect. It feels great. This interior is fantastic. Don't feel like I'm super low on the ground at all. Everything is extremely thick and feels as luxurious as they wanted it to do. Cadillac tried very hard on this car. They tried hard on their entire lineup, and you can tell that right when you sit in and take it for a test drive. That's one thing about these. If you're thinking about buying one and you decide to take a test drive, you will buy one. I promise you. This feels absolutely fantastic. I'm driving through a little downtown area into the sunset. There's a rainbow. There's people living life, man. Life's good. Me and some guys sitting down in a chair just now had a good 5 seconds of staring at each other. He probably heard Adele. He's probably like, that guy has good taste. I totally forgot I have a giant sticker on the front of my car that says Best Buy, like one of those stickers the dealership puts on them, and it says Best Buy, and that's probably why people were staring at me. Because I have a Best Buy. I'm driving to Best Buy. Do it right now. Do it right now. You like don't even really need sport mode, man. Like it just gets up and goes. Get up and goes. No, gets up and goes. It gets up. That doesn't sound right at all. You know what I mean. I like it a lot. I'm having a lot of fun in here. And it's mainly because this car is so good. And I'm not just saying that. I go into these things, I go into these reviews looking for something I can complain about this car. The only thing I can complain about is I want them to change this instrument cluster. I want them to put in something like the... I want them to put in something like the CTS-V has. It has like the giant tack in the middle, and it has like a very, very modern layout. I'm not a fan of this kind of analog, trying to look modern kind of deal, to be honest with you. But I think that's the only thing I have an issue with this car, to be honest. Everything else is sick. It's extremely lively, man. This car is ready to go whenever you are. And that feels awesome. Dude, the window rolling down is sweet. It's like so smooth. Wow. Are you like that? Oh, that window's like that? Are you like that? Oh, that window's kind of like that. Oh, there's paper on that one. Touchscreen is pretty responsive too. It's not like a cheap touchscreen. This is what you came for. Sound system's so good too. Everything about this car, and I gotta bring this back too. Like this isn't, like I said, it's not a, what is it, like a premium level. It's not like a luxury that's like fully loaded or anything. This isn't a fully loaded car. This is it's a more base model. It doesn't have all the fancy stuff on it, and yet you don't feel like it's the base model. You never will. It feels like a fantastic luxury vehicle. I like it! I'll be completely honest right now, I have no idea where I am. I just kept driving. They picked someone that is in love with design to design this car. Not someone, maybe like a team probably. But someone that really, really put their heart into designing this interior and the exterior as a whole. This whole car really loved designing things. The lines are all sharp and artistic. And it has like a wall outlet in here. Like, what do you gonna blow dry your hair or something? It's a very youthful sounding engine. It really, like, That's the only way I can describe it, is a youthful sound. It's a very youthful sound. Try to get some of this. Listen to my boy. Woo! Woo-hoo. 8-speed automatic transmission. Steering is made from ZF. If you know them, you know that they know how to make steering assemblies. Cadillac said, you need to make our steering assemblies because ZF is one of the best in the business, and they proved it time and time again, and they've proved it again in this car. So, kudos to them for that. This is a great, great vehicle. I actually don't know where I am right now. Thank God I have a full tank. Thank Cadillac and Plymouth I have a full tank. In this random sketchy neighborhood and try to figure out where I'm going. Wow, that is a Rottweiler. Anything that's like above 3 feet. There's some big dogs out there. So I hope you all enjoyed this review of the new 2016 Cadillac Ats Sedan. I hope you check out some of my other videos that I have. I'm going to be doing a number of them, in the coming weeks. So please check those out. If you're thinking about getting yourself into a Cadillac or know someone that might want to be getting into one, the number for Cadillac of Plymouth is going to be at the beginning and the end of this video, as well as in the description. So feel free to give a call and we can talk that over. In the meantime, I hope to see you next time. Let me know what you think. Anything different you want me to do, I'm very open to suggestions. So thanks again.